Welcome back, party people. All you glorious bastards. We're doing a prelude to our summer of trequels. The Hoobit, the Five Armies, Hoobit 3.
Part 3.
An unexpected Hoobit.
And I'm
Part
Scott.
3. And I'm Leon.
Hello there.
I'm Jake. Dan. So I guess, Hoobit. Hoobit again.
Everyone's favorite movie.
Everybody's favorite. First two, not really that great in my eyes. I didn't care for them that much, I'm just going to say it. But pray, I hear tell that this third one really rights the train, so to speak.
Yeah.
Really gets things back in, I was going to say back on track, but that's too close to the train thing. So back in the water, to mix my analogies or whatever, but Hoobit. I'm Jake. Oh, wait a minute. To sync this audio track up to your copy of the 2012-2013 the Hoobit and the Five Armies, an unexpected Hoobit 3, simply pause this audio track when prompted, play your copy of the Hoobit 3. At the 35-second mark, when the MGM logo fades completely to black, restart this audio track, and you'll be all railed up. So again, pause this audio track when prompted, play your copy of the Hoobit 3, the unexpected Hoobit 3, the Five Armies 3. At the 35-second mark, when the MGM logo fades completely to black, restart this audio track, and you will be all good to go. So pause in 3, 2, 1, pause. And we're back.
All right.
New Line Cinema Metro Goldwyn Mayer Pictures Presents.
I gotcha.
No, Jake on that one.
Yeah, I stumbled all over that. That's fine.
They threw Wingnut in there for some reason.
For the longest time, I didn't understand why the second movie was called The Desolation of Smog and why this one wasn't called The Desolation of Smog. Because this is the one where Smog, spoilers, where Smog dies. But I guess The Desolation of Smog refers to... What?
I'm listening. Oh, I can't believe that they didn't do this at the end of the last movie.
That would have been The Desolation of Smog.
This is how the last movie should have ended.
Yeah, because then this would have been The Desolation of Smog. He decimated the city.
He desolated the city.
Well, he desolationed the city.
All right, he desolized the city. I think is
Okay.
proper pronunciation.
Hoobit. And then he dies. So It seems like this would have been a perfect ending to it.
I'm surprised she doesn't shoot the dragon.
But I mean, imagine that. If it would have ended with the dragon falling to Lake Town.
Into the water?
Yeah.
You know it's going to poison the water.
That much meat rotting in the ocean, or in the
Well, and
lake.
he's like a dragon, and he's magical and stuff. And he's big. He's big.
He's big. He's very big.
He's a big boy.
But, yeah, I agree. This should have been the end of the last movie.
It's stupid that it wasn't. It's also stupid that he attacks the town. You know what I mean?
Why?
Because he knows it's not the town. He knows it's the dwarves.
Yeah, but he knows that the lake people gave him shelter.
No, they don't.
Yeah, that's specifically why he does it. Because of Bilbo going, no, don't kill the townspeople, and he's like, oh, the townspeople, you say?
We probably should have rewatched it. It's been a while.
No,
I don't remember it very well.
We literally watched this the second one 2 weeks ago.
A couple weeks ago.
Yeah,
That doesn't sound right. Who's Smog again?
the big dragon thing.
All right.
And it's Schmaug.
And it's a wren because it doesn't have 4 limbs. It only has wings and legs. That means it's not a dragon.
Wait, what?
Yeah, dragons have like 4 limbs that are sometimes like hands, sometimes like feet. But you see how it doesn't have that? It's basically its front hands or its wings. Those aren't dragons. They're called Wyrens.
Wyvern?
Wyrens?
Wyvern?
Wyrens? There's no V in it.
Mm-hmm.
No, there's a Y in it. Well, you didn't see him coming? What the fuck?
There's a Y and a V in it.
No, I don't think you got that right. But, yeah, that's what they are. Did you see how badly rendered that was? It was like, it looked like poor green screen, but like really poor.
But they're implying that they gave these guys a lot of rope. You know, that's what I give my prisoners too. I'm just, here's some rope. Length's about 6 feet. Have at them.
Well, they're probably hoping that problem will take care of itself. But I don't understand what happened. Did he just walk through a window? My letters keep falling out of your pocket. Whew. You missed it. He walked right through a window.
He did not.
He did too. He literally walked through a window. Well, they could have killed him before, you know, but when the dwarves dumped all that gold on him, that hole filled with gold, and now it's probably even stronger than it was before. So he's even like, you made the dragon, the Wirin Vive, stronger.
Well, to be fair, gold is not strong metal.
Well, I mean, it's still a metal as compared to some scale or whatever.
Yeah, but the scales are stronger than iron.
No, how you hurt him?
You can't.
You can too. They kill them and everything.
Yeah, because of the black arrows.
What are they made out of? Iron?
Some sort of magical iron?
Black iron?
Mithril iron?
Definitely mithril. So they're just like watching this?
What are they going to do?
Try to help the people? Send some boats down?
How?
The river?
There's nothing they can do. By the time they get there, the town will all be destroyed anyways.
This is nice. This problem just kind of takes care of itself. The whole dragon thing. Right? Because the dragon comes down here and gets killed, and then they don't have to fight it when it comes back, you know, for its horde or whatever.
Yeah. I like the stupid size of these arrows. At least make it like a ballista bolt, you know, and then it's shot out of a ballista or something.
Isn't that what happens? Oh, he uses his kid, right? Somehow? Papa!
Duh!
Which is even stupider.
I know that the kids are capable of saying the second D in the word dad. Ma and da.
Except for those arrows.
The black arrows.
What's so special about them again?
It's
Dolomite,
magical
baby.
metal.
A dolomite.
Did you say
60%
dolomite?
dolomite.
Dolomite.
Alright. He uses his kid like a bow.
What a cold, hard bitch.
She doesn't care about humans.
Well, to be fair,
Neither do I.
they're immortal.
Yeah, humans are like pets to them.
They'd be like
Would
ants.
they be better? No, not ants. More like monkeys.
Alright.
Like I said, they're like pets. People are like pets. I bet that's how they you know, like, look at them. Because they don't live forever, but they do live for thousands, if not tens of thousands of years. Don't cry.
Elves are immortal.
I don't know if that's right.
The kid's name is Bane.
Then how do they grow up?
I don't know. You don't see any old elves, though, do you?
I think it's kind of like, you ever watch that, the Thor movies?
Yeah.
How they're like, they're not exactly immortal, they're just super long-lived. I think it's more like that. He got hit by the dragon fear. Oh, there you go. That's a pretty big arrow. That's even a big spear. Shmeaug!
I'm the guy you deemed worthy to talk to rather than just kill immediately.
Huh.
Issa?
By physics.
This dragon's pretty fucked up. He's so big. He's a big dragon. He's gonna use his kid like a bow? I was just kidding.
Dad, what are you doing?
Wait a minute.
Think about that bowstring snapping that kid's neck.
Well, yeah, when the thing goes taut and hits him in the throat.
Yeah. It could probably cut his head off.
I don't understand. I mean, the bow already broke. How was you're going to use that? Like, you just stick it in the wood? I don't understand what's happening. Oh, it's full of gold. What have we done? The hubris of those goddamn dwarves.
Get on with it.
You got to make that 2 hours and 20 minutes, huh?
But why would the dragon bother to have this conversation?
Look at how far away the dragon was, too. There's no way... He probably couldn't even see people at that distance. I love you, boy. You gonna roll a 20, huh? Critical hit.
D20.
A natural D20. Boom. And they're dead. They're all dead. Brah. Look at how big it is.
See, this is the problem with not having any hands.
Yeah.
Can't really pull an arrow out.
Especially because he's going to have no inner reach. Because how long his first set of bones are. Even though I guess the first set's kind of short. But look, he probably couldn't even masturbate. Sounded like a pig fading. Shmeaug.
Shmeow. So, were
That
they
was
just
quick.
waiting?
Probably.
Before too long, it'd still take.
Well, you saw how quickly the crows came back.
Yeah. Oh, it's true. Yeah.
But this is a pretty brawler
Jesus.
fortress or whatever, right?
Yeah.
Because it's like, what is there, like 10 dwarves, 12 dwarves? And they can hold back multiple armies?
5 armies.
Well, one of the armies has got to be dwarves, right?
Well, the other one's elves. And
Okay.
then... So I guess they're not really trying to hold back... So wait. Okay, so there's
There's going to be the humans, right? There's going to be a human army. There's going to be a dwarf army. There's going to be an elf army. And then there's going to be 2 orc armies.
No. There's Sauron's army.
Okay.
That's 4. So are they saying that the 12 dwarves are the 5th army?
No, because they join up with the dwarves.
So what's the 5th army?
Give me a minute. I said there's 2 orc armies.
No, there's not 2 orc armies. They're
There
both
is.
controlled by Sauron, though.
We'll see. We'll see.
Those poor bastards are still coming ashore.
It's a long swim. I hate this guy. He's like they added him for the movie, right? I'm assuming he's supposed to be like comic relief, but he's awful.
He's the Smithers.
No, because he's like evil. He's so goofy looking.
Oh, little fella, I'm sorry, I can't.
Oh, poor Kate. Is that a butt stuff thing?
Was she gonna get down on her knee and kiss him? He looks so old.
That's what I'm saying. His dad is even a character in the fucking thing, right? He's like the king of the wood elves. Ugh. Idiots. Goddamn fucking idiots.
Yeah. That would have been an easy way out than having to...
Yeah, and you bring him back and
poorly de-age
you get everything you want from it. And you could even make him super badass, right? Oh, that's why Legolas is so badass in the movies. Look at his big, beefy, gloved mitts. I hate what they do to these stupid dwarves. He does look like shit.
He does not look like... He definitely looks like this movie's 10 years past the first one.
Is it only 10? He looks definitely more than 10.
It might even be more than that.
I think it's more than that. He looks, basically, judged off of the way he looks, I'd say 25 years have passed.
No way.
It was closer to 14.
See, that sounds more right. Because the original ones came out around 2000. If I remember correctly.
That's kind of what I remember as well.
Yeah. (2014). Those are the kind of noises you wish you could make?
Yes. I mean, I kind of do. Like on my own, I just go like when I like do stuff.
But it's not as cool when you make a noise.
Yeah, people are just looking at me. I'm like, and people are like, what are you doing? I'm like, writing. Different letters make different noises. You know, stuff like that. I don't know. They'll be like, put your card in, sir. And I'll be like, it sounds like it's about to start like a musical or something. No.
Yeah, this guy is so worthless. The character and everything they do with him.
It's so stupid.
Especially in the end, because there's no arc. He's just the dumbass who does the dumbass things and dies a dumbass.
I don't think he dies.
He does, right? He dresses like a woman and the New Yorks take him.
Ooh.
I did air quotes with that take.
I don't think so. I think
I'm
he
pretty
actually
sure
gets away. Uh-oh. Winter's not even coming. It's upon us. What about the shitty shanty I just built?
Like
We
the last
live.
10 minutes, just built up a little teepees back there. That's nice.
All the tents watch the shore, so they got real lucky with that one. Really got to show them climb that hill. They call this the Lonely Mountains.
The sweeping vista shots don't work as well when it's just a bunch of dwarves slowly plodding along.
Yeah, CGI terrain.
It's not the Lonely Mountains. Isn't it the Lonely Mountain?
No. It's a range of mountains.
The Lone Rangers.
Mm-hmm.
That's what that joke, because there's mountains.
So is there no way to get in through the front? I don't understand.
They just came in the front door, right?
I mean, before. There was no front door before? You had to enter through that stupid back door?
No, because Schmiaud was right there.
Schmel wasn't right there. He was in the room with all the gold. I need to see a layout.
Gold!
I want to see him doing something really inappropriate with like a big golden rod.
Why is it in your penis?
I lost my penis in a schmelting accident. So he gets a percentage of this, right? Bilbo does?
1/14 share.
Nice. He found his king's outfit pretty quick.
So that was all his grandfather's.
He's a good throw.
Dwarves are known for it.
To be fair, that is a lot of gold.
That is a lot of gold. Gold beyond sorrow. So much gold you can't be sad. I like that.
What if you had to count it?
I just fudge the numbers. Gold beyond measure.
How much gold do we have left in the treasury? Beyond measure.
An immeasurable amount. Okay. That sounds cool.
So, I always thought that the dragon got, like,
Yes.
pillaged other gold and brought it there. But no, apparently that's just
Yeah.
the horde of Thror.
That's why I was saying Schmaug, because most dragons spend their youth gathering treasure. So that when they get old, they distribute maps and stuff. So that when they get old, adventurers come looking for it, and they can just eat them from their hoard or whatever.
Alright.
Right? But Schmaug, he just stole somebody else's.
All dragons are Terry Pratchett dragons now.
Everything's Terry Pratchett in my mind.
A lot of things, yeah.
Anything I can make. Yoink! I couldn't remember the name of it. There's these stones.
Arkenstones.
No, I don't think that's what they're called. They're like before the rings of power. They have these stones that the race that made all the other races, the elves and stuff, the race that made them, I forget what they're called.
It was on the tip of my tongue. It's gone now.
Made some
Maiar,
stones.
Maiar.
Maiar.
Yeah, Malar. This is what Sauron is.
Well, the Maiar, they're almost like apprentices to the Malar. And Malar don't, for the most part, even come to this planet, except for the Sauron's boss.
Morgoth?
There.
Morgoth.
Yeah.
Morgoth. Yeah. So.
Well, when an orc army shows up and starts taking your people,
Yeah. So.
taking in parentheses.
Yeah. So. Get to it.
What do you mean? What?
Why is he just like dragging ass on this? Like, deliver the fucking baby.
Well, because he's a long-lived race. You know?
Like the Ents, they could take 2 days to talk to each other just because they live forever.
Yeah, exactly. Did he get a new arm thing? Yeah, looks like it. Because he had a little fork before.
He can take it out.
I don't like how it's just stuck through his arm.
That's very orky.
Yeah, but it's not very practical. When you start using it, it's going to rip out. Like you said, he can swap them out. I don't like that. I'd like a big metal cuff that he puts different things on, kind of Enter the Dragon style. Maybe like a harness or something that goes across his chest and his shoulder, so he can really use
Or
it.
just like a spiked fist mallet looking thing.
Yeah, exactly. Or whatever. It could be a lot of things. A hammer, some sort of gork fist or something. You
I'd
know?
rather have a spiked hammer type.
Yeah, there you go. Just like a big
Fist.
ball with some like a mace head or something.
Why not?
Exactly, a morning
Fuck
star.
shit up.
Mm. And you really want to put it, strap it good, you know, because the first time you hit something, it flies off.
Well, and the last thing you would want is for, like, him, because it does look like it's stuck through his arm. Imagine, like, sticking that in something and then having to pull it out and having that blade start to drag.
Yeah, exactly. It would rip his arm up.
Yeah. He looks younger right there.
They de-aged him a little better.
Well, he just wasn't all coke bloated.
Oh, it could be.
Mm.
See,
Even
why-
the coke bloat plays into his... Oh, he's his father. That's why he looks like that.
Oh, that'd be funny.
Why would they, like, come to shore and immediately just start building shanties?
Someplace to keep the kids and the injured?
We are not a smart people.
But we are a people.
Well, foreign language? What does that even mean?
Not English.
You should have said not English. This fucking guy. So I think in the book he's only mentioned.
Yeah, that's what I kind of remember as well.
Radagast the Brown.
Uh-oh.
Galadriel.
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 In the extended tales, he's talked about a bit more. He loved Earth and the animals so much that he gave up his, like, being an angel and stayed on Earth. Where eventually Gandalf goes back.
Uh-huh. So did she kill him?
Yeah, we'll make that assumption.
Uh,
I was trying to make this my wife's ringtone when she's all, and you would have a queen, and all will love me and despair.
Nice.
I was like, oh, that's pretty brawler. But I couldn't find out how to clip it right.
And I think the ring wraiths look a lot cooler like this.
This is actually what they probably are supposed to look like. Right? Because they just are their kings in armor or whatever. I don't know. I like the ring wraiths from Lord of the Rings. That's probably one of my favorite things about him. I even like when he puts on the ring and he can see what they really look like.
Oh, yeah.
But, I don't know.
Oh shit. Mr. Anderson. He's got a badass staff.
So, when was Saruman... When did he become in cahoots with Sauron?
Probably right after this.
I think he already is kind of corrupted. Wizards just work on such weird long timelines. Like I was saying the other day, when Gandalf first comes to suspect that the ring is more than just a normal magic ring, and the One Ring, and when he comes back, 20 years passes. he disappears for 20 years to research that shit.
She's got healing mouth, huh?
Wait. Doesn't Saruman go to do something after this? And maybe, I think that's where he gets corrupted.
I think they do it. I think they make some hints or something out of right here. Or in this movie. But I don't remember from the book. See, this is stupid as shit. Get on, I brought my rabbits!
Ooh.
Come with me.
You know she definitely hit that.
Dun-dun-dun.
To a conclusion.
Dun-dun-dun.
Have you ever seen that college humor skit when you date an elf chick or whatever, and she talks about how she's like 2,000 years old and how many people she's been with, and she went through like an orc phase, and she's like, they're surprisingly selfless lovers, and like all this stuff, and she's just dating some random guy who's like 22, you know, and she's like 3,000 years old and has been with 1,000 people. That kind of thing.
Probably more than that.
It's pretty funny. It's pretty funny.
1,000 people, a few centaurs, an orc or two.
Yeah, exactly. She, like you see, she talks about her orc phase, and I don't know. It's pretty funny. I don't like this. I liked it better when it was an eye. This is like, what was that? Demon Blade? What's the name of that game? Demon Souls?
Yeah.
It's like a Demon Soul game. So he's the one that actually made orcs, right? Sauron.
I believe so, yeah. If not Morgoth.
It's that stupid bottle of light or whatever. She's got a very hag thing going on right now.
What's he doing? Pretending to do something?
I think he's falling for it.
Kind of reminded me of that scene in Star Trek when Q shows up and Guy does the weird magic hands pose at him. Yeah, it's like, what are you doing, woman? Guy, you know I love you, but calm down. So that's absolutely not true.
See, I don't know if he was like, maybe he had the best of intentions in that White Tower and was slowly corrupted from...
No, I think he just thinks that Sauron's going to win. And he almost does.
Hmm?
All but for a turn of the dice, right?
I'll
The
get some
Eagles.
Rustafel rabbits.
The Eagles.
What about...
That's the Fifth Army.
I don't think Eagles show up. Not the best edit, right? You can obviously tell they're like cartooned on. But
What does that mean?
probably gonna have his way with them.
Oh, yeah. Dwarf women all have beards. I mean,
Half of these could be women. You don't even know.
that's true. This guy over here masturbating in the corner.
Right. I found an old porn stash. It's gold. Think craziness runs in the family? Really? What kind of power? With his big fake nose.
Did you see that look? That wide-eyed, meh? If you find it, hide it.
Oh, shit. I thought he was going to say something about the porn stash.
Oh, maybe.
I forgot how stupid you are.
You have faith in that one acorn to turn into a tree. It's
If some squirrel comes by.
yeah.
I bet you the hobbits are probably incredible gardeners and
Florists.
landscaper botanists.
Borists.
Borealis,
No. Like
Auroras.
All of us.
You know what they should do? Just start, to keep them away, just start hurling gold at them.
Get out of here. No one wants you.
I don't think that's going to work when it's like freezing cold out and everybody's wet.
Go buy yourself some clothes.
From who?
Just throw more.
Yeah.
So is this their old town?
Yes. So all the people of Lake Town are refugees from this town. It explains that in the very first one, I think.
I like the idea they get forced out of this town and they're all sitting in boats in the middle of the lake. They're like, well, time to build a town right here where we have to be. So they build it in the middle of the lake and then wind up on shore. Oh, time to build a house wherever we have to be.
Right. Start putting up tents right over there on the shore.
Yep.
But when the tide comes in, shut up.
You understand the seasonal meltwater will turn this whole area into a swamp. Shut up.
Lake towns are cool.
So Dale used to be... There used to be a lot of trade between here and Dale.
Dale's the lake town?
It's the town that they're all in right now. All the humans are in. They pretty much used to feed the dwarves. And the dwarves used to pay them. And so it was like very beneficial for both people. Didn't have to have dwarf farmers or ranchers or anything else. They could all just mine. They built that wall pretty quick.
Well, they're dwarves.
And pretty solid.
That's like a dwarf thing, right?
Yeah.
That's actually really impressive. A rock that much would weigh hundreds of pounds. That's crazy. It's that squat strength on those dwarves, huh? It doesn't even look like he took a shower.
Hmm?
You want some?
Yeah.
Do you want some of my drink?
My drink.
That's my orange drink. Now you know why you wanted you to put a lid on it. Leave some room for some Sprite, huh?
I didn't make that all for you.
I know.
Is that... Did you mix it together?
Yeah.
Oh.
Now
we know that.
I was not aware. I thought it was weird you gave me the bigger jar. I'm like, all right.
I'll drink this.
No, it's just that's what I was making it in.
Yeah. I was confused.
It's a new drink. He makes Tang with alcohol.
I call it Sprang.
Sprite. A shot of Sprite to make it bubbly.
Mm-hmm.
And it hydrates you while you get drunk. Just don't drink too much. You'll give you kidney stones. Yeah, what the hell is that? You riding a moose? A bunch of fake food. You can tell by how weirdly green it is.
Well, they don't eat meat.
Okay. Are you sure about that?
The elves?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Why wouldn't elves eat meat?
Bunch of damned hippies.
Yeah, pretty much.
That doesn't sound right. I don't think you can live that long if you don't eat meat. Yes. Is it that thing? Look at his big fake hands. Wealth beyond sorrow.
So yeah, you want more wealth?
Yes. I want to have so much wealth I get back to sad again. And for he wept because there was no more wealth to accumulate.
What about that big pile of gold over there? Yeah, whatever. It's too far away.
Yes. Nobody reasons with dwarfs like Gaston. Do you get the reference? Do you not get the reference?
No, I get the reference.
It's old. I figured you would get it.
No, I get it.
They must have made that live action one 20 years ago.
Mm-hmm.
Nobody rides
terrible.
a donkey like Gaston.
Oh, God damn it. Look at it. They built that.
They put a
rubble.
nice little fancy in it. That's actually pretty racist.
Is it racist if it's true? Dwarves are good with rock.
What do you say? Armed for war? He doesn't even have a weapon. Come to my dwarf hole.
And I'll come to your human hole. Get it.
That looked like there might have been railing on that bridge at one point. I call shenanigans. You know better.
Crab Eyes from Dublin.
Hello.
But the elves will just climb your little wall, and there's like hundreds of them. Oh, I forgot about that. They were locked up. It's pretty fucked up.
Well,
Yes.
Bard got them into town. They owe him a lot. Specifically,
They do,
him.
actually, yeah. Not just him, but all the townspeople.
Well, and every dwarf now. He's the only reason they have a home.
Ouch. Really cut deep with that one. Are you kidding me? Just throw a bunch of
No.
gold over the wall. Trade this with that elf guy. He'll give you whatever you want. Now be gone, peasant. And then he's got like a wagon full of riches. And it would be like nothing.
Beyond sorrow. Give him that stupid crown and all of his jewels. Be like, hey, help us anytime we need help, and I'll give you these.
That's what I just said.
No, that's what I said.
It's a necklace.
Jewels. Sorry.
Are you even watching?
I'm stoned, and I'm trying to...
You like Crab Eyes from Dublin.
What? And they built stairs.
They're pretty crafty. In a non-racist way.
It's not racist if it's true. They're good at building. What? They're good with rock.
They're going to start attacking. Oh. They're just going to shoot like a catapult or something at the town.
Why'd you draw your sword now? Just to put it away again?
What are you riding?
And then you cut to 12 dwarves arming themselves.
At what point do you think the Elf King decided to gather together his army and drag them here?
A while ago. You can't move an army quick.
No. That's exactly my point. They weren't. Smaug wasn't dead very long before all of a sudden this fucking army shows up, like 8 hours later.
Right? A lot happens really quickly. This is probably supposed to take a couple months in the book.
Logistically, it's not possible. There's a lot of moving parts in an army.
It's the best light armor we got.
I was dropped by Arkenstone. What? Nothing.
What's that in your pants there, Bilbo?
What do you call it? Mithril.
Fancy.
Hobbits could be warriors. You seem demented. Ow! He's actually got a pretty good poker face. You know? He does that a lot with Golem, with the king. He's pretty smooth.
Yeah.
It's my precious.
I think you were closer with the, what's his name? Gold member.
Oh. I love gold!
Yeah.
Why do you sound like that?
You know why?
Is he supposed to sound like Schmaug?
Yeah. That's the whole point of it, is I guess he's...
Did it drive Schmaug crazy?
I don't know.
Did Schmaug put his imprint on there?
See, what the thing is like... It didn't drive him crazy, otherwise he would have had it close by. He wouldn't have just had it...
He sleeps on it. That's what he was doing. He was sleeping in it.
No, on the Arkenstone.
He was probably sleeping on that too when he got up and fell out, right?
I don't know, I guess. But it seems like if it's that important to you, you'd keep it close.
Yes. Schmaug should have had it stuck in his missing scale.
Yep.
Did he go all the way to the Orc town?
Burgundabad. Or Gundabad?
So shouldn't you go in the daytime? They're trying really hard to make him look young. It's like you can see his age lines fading in and out. No memory of what?
His mom dying?
If you're doing the speed limit, then you better get the fuck out of my way.
They owe us a lot of money. It's hardly petty.
A lot of money. I don't even remember what they agreed to, but...
Yeah, not like elves with their flowery poetry, and they're never getting to the fucking point.
Yeah.
The Lonely Mountains. Who?
It's a huge beast.
The warg.
Yeah. Horse-sized wolf.
Yeah, that's basically what they are. Let's see the fucking worms.
You see him for like a second. And they literally did it just for the element of surprise. Like, it seems like it's overly dramatic. They could have just all started pouring over a hill, in a giant wave instead of tunneling through...
I think they do it...
500 feet of mountain.
What's that? What was that? Did you see the subtitle? It said War Poric? War Poric? Something like that?
Instead of for war?
Yeah.
I've noticed a few times the subtitles are janky.
War bats. See, I'm telling you, there's two different orc armies.
So, okay, there's the Gundabad orcs and then the other ones?
Yes. The ones with the bats.
Alright, so that's the Fifth Army. You're right.
Alright, and now that they're all winded...
Space yourself, guys!
Right?
Or Tim and Bob in position. Yeah, sure. Yeah, they're there.
Bilbo.
They're not very good, because this guy just, like...
Well, his thing's about being sneaky, right? He's not good at fighting. He's sneaky, pickpocket, that has a poker face.
He does have a good poker face. You were absolutely correct on that. I don't understand. Like, it showed that thing, that head fall off,
And took out the bridge?
and it took out the bridge. But I thought it was like almost like a ravine in front. You know, like a moat, not just a little lake. I don't know. I like the smile right there.
Yes. Oh, snap! I could be a god with this, yoink! Thank you, because we didn't know. It seems like it would be finished in some way, right? Like an actual gem instead of just a weird, lumpy rock.
They just polished it. It looks like they didn't probably want to get rid of as much of it, or keep as much of it as they could, so they just polished it.
All right.
And that's maybe why it has such a weird shape. What?
You should be. Damn it.
Gold.
Then how come his grandpa went crazy from it before the dragon?
Arkenstone?
Uh-oh.
Get the airplane. Feeding him like a baby.
Kill him.
Yeah, this character's the worst. It's like a fan ad or whatever. It's like,
He reminds me of Wormtongue.
that's probably what they're going for.
But why?
Yeah, especially why would you just add in a character like that? You're even going to take away from characters in future stories. by doing that.
Is it essential to the plot or point? No. But I think you're
Look at how
right.
many of them aren't wearing helmets.
You and your fucking helmet.
I'm just saying. You don't take one shot to the head, you're done.
Look at the elves, all helmeted.
Oh, even the orcs wear helmets. Everybody wears a helmet. You don't go to war without a helmet. I don't
Why?
even like to fight without a helmet.
Why? Because it makes sense to have a helmet?
Yeah, because it's like protecting the most valuable, blah, blah, blah. The greatest part of you.
The only part that matters in a war?
Oh, shit. I'm sorry. Oh, snap!
That's funny. So he said thieves, but it said thieves on the screen. It's like the whole dwarves thing. Dwarfs.
Dwarfs and dwarves.
Mm-hmm.
Tolkien State owns one, doesn't own the other.
This is the ruse.
Rules.
Yeah, there's one. There's a couple dwarves with helmets.
A couple. All the nameless ones, because there's 12 of them or whatever, and so but only like 6 of them are like, part of the actual story or whatever. Oh. Oh. You're literally making me cry.
What? This is a terrible idea, guys. Don't do it.
Oh, he's got safe fall.
Oh, yeah. So did he just Jedi mind trick him?
Yeah.
So did he... See, I don't know if he, cast a spell on him and, Jedi mind trick him? Is that actually what he did?
Sure, why not? He's Gandalf. Triumphant music plays. Look to the east on the 3rd day. Uh-oh. Here we go. They were the closest dwarves. I noticed they're all wearing helmets.
Okay, so this is my least favorite part of any of the
Is
movies.
the complete CGI dwarf army?
No,
Including
specifically
the special
him.
named one?
Specifically him. He's the worst part of this movie.
Battle Pig. It's not a very big army. No! This guy really gets around, this Gandalf.
He's been alive for a long time.
Yeah.
Since
He
the
pre-Hobbit.
birth of the world? No. Yeah, he's been around since the birth of the world, right, Dan?
No, not exactly.
Fuck him up.
But it even seems like they CGI'd that entire scene. Like his face looked CGI.
His face is. He's 100% CGI.
Okay, that figures. But why though?
What the fuck is that? Does that mean they're not always worms?
How would you even train one of those things to do that?
You probably don't train them. You probably make a deal with them. What the hell? Somebody show a little bit more of a surprise or whatever. See, armies. Boom. That means more than one. Oh shit, sounds like Mad Max. They really just take it on the fly, don't they? They were here for war, so I guess it doesn't matter.
No, yeah.
See, look at how small that is. That's like a platoon at best.
The dwarf?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, I guess there's another set of them.
I really think that's pretty cool, though.
Very Spartan, huh?
Just... I don't know, pretty badass.
Stab, stab!
This part I thought was really dumb.
Yeah, it should be wave after wave of arrows falling into them. And then as they come get close, the dwarves stab them. And then if any break through, you have these sword fighters as the second rank so that they can...
So, like, even more so than, like... Since elves can live for as long as they do, it seems like their life would be a lot more...
Important?
Yeah, they wouldn't want to...
That's an awful way to look at things.
I'm just saying, it's true.
Yeah, because taking an elf's life is so much more impactful. Because we're like roaches to them. Like, we breed like rats.
Yeah, so I don't think that the elves would have jumped over the fucking dwarves. Let the dwarves die before the elves. Dwarves don't live as long as elves.
No, they don't. They only live for a few hundred years. But there's actually like old men, the old bands, they live for like 1,000 years. And the dwarves are probably something like that.
I think you're right, because I think I remember...
That's like what Aragorn is.
I remember one of the dwarves in The Hobbit being like 600 years old, I thought.
Yeah, they probably live for like 1,000 years, probably. The Fighting Urukai!
Dan.
Mm-hmm.
No. You notice how much louder this movie is?
A little bit, yeah.
That's
Oh,
probably
Amazon.
an Amazon thing. And it's probably not just Amazon, it's probably only movies you own. Was that guy pulling his hair? What the fuck? You don't want to get taken by an orc. Trust me on this one.
Oh, shit.
I like the Gretchen.
The goblins.
Yeah. In my mind fantasy orc stuff for the 40K timeline, you can't tell the difference between male and female orcs. Like, some of them are just girls and you don't even know. And then, that's so stupid. And then Gretchen are like the kids. And so as they grow up and get bigger, then they just become orcs if they live long enough.
Alright.
I don't like the fungus thing. I don't mind the fungus part, where like all the fungus and stuff just like grows up around orcs, like comes out of their shit, and like they use it for things and do all that. But I don't like orc being like fungus. Damn, those orcs were on him quick. Don't be taken by the orcs.
Tilda. What a stupid name.
Da! Da!
What is it, Bane?
They ran right past them as they were being killed.
Yeah, I was just gonna make that
Your
comment.
daughters were taken by the orcs.
Damn it, Robert. Not Stone Street.
I like how quickly they're
all the
picking up on
streets
this
are made of
town.
stone, right?
Yeah.
Damn, they weren't getting about overrun, were they?
No, that happened real quick too.
Gandalf's just there all of a sudden. Bilbo? You know that guy's gonna end up blowing an orc to get away.
Probably not even get away.
Go Bane! 2 kills. I mean, one's probably a fluke, but that's not too bad.
It's sloppy kills, but count
Kill's
it.
a kill. Da! Da!
Oh my god, this is dumb too.
Oh shit, was that my boy? Oh. Alright.
Why would it stop?
Move, you fools! That was pretty ballsy.
Damn.
You ain't getting that sword back.
A troll and a dragon the same day. That's kind of a feather in the hat right there.
This bard's a badass.
Nobody else has killed a dragon. He's probably one of the only people to kill a dragon in thousands of years. Well, that I don't know.
Just right into it. Damn, those women are taking a real beating.
I like that archer. That's brave.
See, this is what I was saying. What's when the orcs show up? There's no way these people are just basically lambs to the slaughter.
Yeah.
Like, where did they climb over? Look the other side of the wall. You know what I mean?
This battle moves, man. It's really racking up some kills. Oh, not the moose. That was a pretty moose. This should have been Legolas. Or whatever, the guy that plays Legolas.
Moves down.
Yeah. Even put the big scar on his face. You know, because he's got all that coke bloat. Big scar on his face really hide a lot of that.
Alright.
Orcs are really short-lived, too. Right?
I think so.
So it's like...
Either by
an orc,
stupidity or by lifestyle.
yeah, orc killing a fucking elf. That's like a crime against nature. No, not the pig. Did he just say fuckers?
It sounded like it.
That was their one.
He's really good with that hammer, one-handed. My fucking head. He just headbutted like 6 guys in a row.
Maybe he's dead, asshole.
He's not going out into that. Look at you guys are fucking getting slaughtered. Oobly Sheem. So is there going to be another, like, 6th army that comes out of nowhere and saves everybody? Because it literally looks like everybody's getting fucked. Alright, that guy's dead.
Our own people.
The most Irish dwarf ever. Powerfully Irish. It's the first time she's ever put the alarm on in her car. The entire time I've known her. Snap. Are you crying? Are we supposed to take this seriously? I can't with all these weird prosthetics and stuff they're wearing.
No, they're not even like really good prosthetics.
He looks alright. He does not.
His beard looks fake, his hair looks fake, his head looks fake, his eyebrows look fake. Nose.
This is a pretty cool room.
Yeah, I would definitely keep this.
I go for a room like this for sure. I'd probably get gold poisoning from lying naked on it. Well, it's a quick recap. Since this movie, I guess this whole series is so long.
This could be cut out entirely.
There's a lot. I mean, you could probably take all 3 of these movies and cut them down to a good hour and a half.
Yeah.
So is he going sane now?
He's going all the way around crazy. All the way through it, back out the other side.
It's like you're crazy when you don't know you're crazy. So that means that if you were to realize
you were crazy, yeah. You're still crazy, but at least you know it. I have dreams like this.
When you're sinking in gold?
More like embracing it. Embrace the gold. Well, that was poetic. I beat the curse. I am the king under the mountain. Oh, I thought he picked up an orc.
That's what I thought at first. It doesn't help that their armors are the exact same color, which is ridiculous.
I did it. I beat the curse. Where's that bald guy? I'm going to kill the shit out of him. These are awfully cryy dwarfs.
Yeah.
Eyes always filled with tears. They definitely could have stood to lose a couple dwarfs. Two arms. None of them are wearing helmets.
Not anymore.
What happened to the elves?
They fucking left.
Fuck this noise.
I think that's what happened, right? Didn't too many of them die and they were like, okay, we're out. Uh-oh, horns. Let's all stop.
Oh, horn.
And all those dwarves in front are dead.
Oh, I was hoping it was going to be the robot. Big robot suit. I am Iron Man.
10 more guys.
I know, right?
Oh,
They're
no.
not even wearing helmets. They're already winded from running so much. How do you think you feel yelling something like that?
I don't know, but it seems like the star players are already dead.
Yeah, they dropped those trolls like within a second.
Well, here's your problem with that. They were focusing all their fire on the giant trolls, so now the orcs were advanced unmolested. So now you have to deal with all these huge groups of boys. You were going after the...
It seems like to be effective, you would have had all of the mountain trolls or whatever they are together.
You know what I would have done? I would have
Have them
second
carrying
waved them.
anything.
I would have second waved them.
Sheet of metal, maybe.
I would have sent in some groups of boys to draw fire and tie you up, and then have an unmolested group of mountain trolls come up the rear. Boy racer style.
Why not give them a shield?
Sure, why not?
Just so they can
Or at least heavily armor.
so they can
or have
run into battle.
imagine one with a shield, right, and then a bunch behind it with weapons. Blick spill.
Now imagine if you had a few trolls carrying giant shields, and you could just advance up your entire army behind them.
Interesting. They lose some on the attack, but... You mean they were just jars full of money lying around?
Go!
What's making pig noises?
The orc, I guess?
Where'd that come from?
Where did
Wait,
they get
what?
all these battle rams? See? Have them carry a shield like this.
Yeah, or at least have like a chest plate and a helmet. That would have like one shoulder pad.
If it would have had a shield, it could have got all those troops up. But no.
Fight the leader. What are you, stupid?
Because it's like, it doesn't seem like he's actually giving all that many orders, or at least, because they're just human waving it at the enemy. Like the orcs, they're not.
Well, yeah, that's true. He did. There's got to be some timing to it because he has the little things, but all he did was like attack twice.
Yeah.
That's the extent of it. He's a tactical genius. You just send wave after wave of your own men at him until they hit their kill limit, and then
Killbots turn off.
why does everybody yell at my name?
Nobody's yelling your name.
Everybody pull back to the dwarf castle. You mean that one dwarf supposedly I'm in love with? I'm gonna go. That was way too easy. It's a trap.
Arrow to the head. See something, say something.
So it's going to be 10 against 100.
How do they know they're also mercenaries? That's weird.
That does seem weird. Offer him some gold real quick. I'll pay you twice to go kill the other guys. Three, four, five, six. That's a pretty fair amount of elves, I guess. There you go.
All right.
You're just a burglar. He's got a lot of human blood on him.
He's old. Maybe he's got...
Play the Ring song! God, all I want to hear is the music from the Lord of the Rings.
Nope. You get none of it.
I get none of it. I don't know how I feel about this. This seems kind of strange. You know, like the Shadow Realm or whatever.
See, this is how I think most would be.
Wow, you really cut deep there, bitch. She should have called him Scarface. My son, who's like the same age as me. Coward. Yeah, see? Oh, there's a bunch of orcs. He's gonna get ran through by a bunch of orcs, huh? It's my strong hand.
See, what is that thing?
Some sort of troll? There's a bunch of different kinds of trolls. He's getting taken by some orcs for sure.
He may. He may. Did he say stay here? Search the lower levels?
Yes.
Wait.
He's weird looking too. His like whole face is prosthetic.
What does that mean? Stay here, search the lower levels.
I told you, it's a trap. Already lost his nerve. Ominous last words. Not my cousin Philly.
What are you doing with that toddler?
He's my cousin. Oh, you're not even going to show it, huh? Get the unrated version where he gets gutted like a pig. God. Mujahideen. Coward. Okay. What are you going to do, Bilbo? An invisible tiny guy with a sword could be really wicked in a fight.
Yeah.
That would be super fucking vicious.
Yeah. When you're just running around stabbing people in the nuts, and they just don't even see it coming. Stab! Oh,
What's
my
that,
crotch!
What's that artery right there?
Your carotid
There you go.
penis
Just
artery.
run by. How do all my troops' nuts keep getting cut
right, the
open?
sex parts.
Like, what's that artery right there? It's not an artery, it's called a penis.
Those are my reproductive
Stop touching
organs. Why do you keep stabbing them? You sick freak. It's not a clean kill, but you take it. Oh, so this is like the big epic last battle? Battle bats!
I think that would be a clean kill. Carotid artery? I think it takes you like 13 seconds to die from that.
Oh, alright. There's only 2 of them. What do you mean slay them all?
So then get them 2 guys over there.
I'm gonna ride the bat.
Ride the snake.
Battle bats. He doesn't even have his oaken shield. He's pretty hoppy for an orc. Or a dwarf, I mean.
Yeah, I was gonna say, he's in the wrong type of fighting. He's fighting like an elf. Even though he's so small, his blow should have an unusual large amount of like weight behind him. And you see like the orc getting like having to like brace himself.
Oh, that'd be great. It's like a knockout, drag down, fucking
Yeah.
sitting there trading blows with shit. He's like steel. He's so stout.
Stone, because they're dwarves.
Oh, okay, he's like stone. I was doing the Rocky thing, but that's what Drogoff says about Rocky when he's fighting him.
What?
He's like steel. Except, you know, he sounds like Dolph Lundgren instead of whatever that voice was.
I like the way this bat's just like, okay, I'm gonna roll with it.
Well, he's not attacking him. He's probably got the bat at a disadvantage, I'm going to say. And he's dead. I feel like that's best case scenario for me in one of these melee battles or whatever.
What?
I get knocked unconscious and then fall into a corner and the whole battle happens without me, and then I wake up sometime later and the battle's over.
Oh, Jake, you made it!
I can't believe I did it, guys.
Man, you got a wicked head wound. He's like, yeah, that was crazy.
Yeah, it was a crazy battle.
I didn't trip and bonk.
After the
bonk my
40
head out of the
Trip
rock.
and fall. Not
After
even
the
done in battle.
45th person I killed, you know,
Somebody threw a rock from somewhere, I didn't even see it. I forgot my helmet.
literally
I lost my helmet.
tell whatever tale you want.
You ever wonder how I got these scars? I got hit in the head with a rock because I forgot my helmet. Because I lost my helmet.
Oh,
Oh, she's getting taken for sure.
yeah, I saw that little thrust there at the end. Oh, all of a sudden she's not getting thrust upon. All right.
Oh!
Ooh,
She took that like a champ, huh?
maybe.
I guess we'll find out what happens when she comes back, too. Oh, he's choking her? But not the way you'd expect.
Ooh.
That was provocative. Sometimes I'm so pretty I cry.
good thing there's a man to save her. I'm actually surprised it worked out that way. Unless she saves him. And...
Oh!
At least he died dying.
Find love without me.
He died doing what he loved, getting penetrated by an orc.
Gilly, no. Well, this orc's really letting him have it, huh? Take all the meaningful glances you want. Say your goodbyes. All right, you done? Okay. Come on, lick the end.
Of your weapon.
Yeah, exactly. Throw it down and then advance on her, licking blood off your lips. Oh, she angry. She's still going to be saved by a man, right? Oh, shit.
I wish I would have realized this earlier. You'd think he would know how many arrows
He
he's
would like
shot.
count him or something. At least throw a rock or something.
One of my 3 swords.
Does that thing have chains connected to its eyes? What is this thing? Did you see? It's like a creature from Family Guy.
This armless, legless thing.
Yeah, with chains for eyes. Sounds like a pod racer.
The greased up death troll. Trying to get me.
You better win this fight, Legolas. You're gonna get taken by that orc. I kind of like this orc's armor, the less is more kind of thing. Like, I don't need a bunch of armor.
He's got
Armor's for
plates
pussies.
shoved into his chest.
We're gonna assume he's got some sort of leather rig or something underneath.
No. It's blade. I just noticed this. It's literally pieces of metal stuck into his flesh.
But that's not armor.
No, that's wounds.
Right? Big open wounds. Oh, all the blades I wear as armor just penetrated deeper into me. Nah, you could at least try something. He's not just a good shot with a bow. That's why I said pick up a rock.
That's pretty smooth, though.
I've been waiting for you, Orc Shield. You took my arm. Take your life.
I'll give it to him. If this action is exciting to you, there's been like a solid 30 fucking 40 minutes of just action.
Oh, I guess that's true. It has not been exciting to me.
No, me either. But I mean, to the people who do like it, this is probably really great.
It's. I'm not willing to go that far yet, but I see what you're saying. I see what you're getting at. This is stupid as shit.
Oh yeah, this is actually the dumbest part in all the movies, as far as I'm concerned.
Legolas.
Especially since if you haven't seen Lord of the Rings and maybe didn't even pay that much attention, you don't know that elves have like Lightfoot steps or whatever.
Oh shit! I didn't even think about that. I just thought it was stupid because he's Legolas, you know, so he gets to run on rocks. What he should have done was landed on one big rock, turned it sideways, and then jumped all the way in one big jump. You know what I mean? So he like, and even see the rock like fly off the other way.
Yeah.
You know? Not like step from one small rock to one small rock. Like,
so every elvish weapon is sacred, right? That's why they value their weapons so much. Well, I mean, Legolas knew the name of that sword.
Oh, well, yeah, it's probably... He's a prince, though. So I'm sure his weapon's special as shit, right?
It wasn't Legolas's. That sword...
Oh, that's the one they took from the dwarves earlier?
No, they took that from the troll horde. Remember the...
Yeah, and then so the dwarves got it taken from them.
But
that's what Legolas
when Legolas saw it, he recognized the blade. Yeah. So Legolas just lost one of his knives because he stuck it in the head of that orc.
Does he only have one knife in the Lord of the Rings? Wouldn't that be cool?
He should. Or he should just go down there and get his knife or not have let it go there.
I've seen all of these. I don't think I ever watched the second one. But I've seen these more recently than the Lord of the Rings. I haven't seen those in years. Oh, there is eagles!
The loons, Norman, the loons.
It's Radagast. He probably fed the rabbits. Hey, it's the bear guy. That's a pretty big bear, alright. It was like Looney Tunes?
Yeah.
Wait, I can't swim!
He's also got that mace for a hand.
Yeah, the big blade on his arm. And his armor's like metal.
Yeah.
And he probably can't swim. And even if he could, swimming and all that stuff would be really hard.
Excitement.
Is it?
Isn't it?
No, not really.
Are you not entertained?
No, not really.
Wait. I'm trying to figure out which direction he's floating.
He's got to be floating towards the waterfall, right?
Because that would make sense. But is he?
He's just swimming. Turns out he's actually a really good swimmer. Are they in like a strangely intimate moment? What's happening?
Yeah, there.
Sucker, I was faking it. It's really shallow.
Yes.
You know, every time I push on this, it goes deeper into my arm. Okay. Ah! Oh, didn't see that coming. Now I mount you. I always loved you.
Although he did get stabbed in the heart.
It's okay.
Maybe, I don't know.
Have 2 hearts.
Do dwarves have hearts in the same places that humans do?
I don't think it's important. But now there's nobody, right? Oh, no, because Killy died too. He was the cousin of the. He was the brother of the cousin, and
They're all.
Thorkinshield just died.
They're all related.
All three of them.
That all of them are his sister's
They just say
sons.
that. They just say that. That's like a dwarf saying. It's like in Waterworld when they call everybody cousin. It's probably not too far off. Did we win? No. Turns out everybody you know has been slaughtered. Now they're being eaten by giant birds.
It's pretty bad. You've got guts pouring out.
Yeah, I'm not a blood guy, so I'm gonna go get Gandalf.
See if he can wizard you fixed.
I can't believe there's still a half an hour left in this goddamn.
Is there?
Jesus Christ.
We are not watching all the credits.
Oh my god.
We're not watching all the
My
credits.
arm's going numb. It's like, what is happening?
Stop masturbating.
I can't. I'm
Too many
so
little people.
bored.
Yeah. I like your more. Just boredness erection.
Dude, when my mind wanders, when I'm not constantly distracted by Marvel-like explosions and bright colors.
This whole thing has been a lot of...
There was not one explosion in this whole goddamn thing. Maybe the dragon exploded? But that's about it. Not enough. There's no Technicolor either. Everything was like dull gray. They should be brightly painted. Obvious colors so I can tell which ones are the good ones and which ones are the bad ones. Or am I blocking the credits here? The subtitles here, is that better?
That's much better.
Just don't accidentally pause it.
Not like that stuff. We're gonna have to start over.
I whipped my head just to make sure your phone was still recording. I was like, oh no.
Not like this. Damn, he just lost all his color, didn't he?
Yeah, he did. Well, it's pretty cold up there, too.
He's already dead, buddy. Look at his big fake feet.
I would totally...
Imagine the director's cut or whatever.
I would totally claim to the dwarves that Azog killed Thorn.
That's
So
what happened.
I killed Azog.
Oh.
And then you would be remembered in song forever.
She really loved that guy. She didn't spend one day with him. Right?
No.
It wouldn't have worked out anyway. Oh, Papa.
Just tell me, Dick.
I know. You fucking jerk. This is why I'm leaving, old man.
Tired of your shit.
Right? You really dropping a lot of shit on me, old man. God, I hate the elderly.
Even though you're 4 years older than me.
Yeah, but in elf years. You made every wrong choice. You're a bad leader. They're all dead. Oh, this bitch. You know he's totally gonna marry her.
I would.
It's their way.
She's
It's a
such
good thing you're here, Kate.
actress.
Oh shit, is he gonna kill her? I still think he's just gonna marry her. He must have looked in the mirror. She's just so pretty, it makes her cry.
Yeah.
You know, she does have nice proportions.
Yeah.
I'll give her that. I like her in the elf years too.
She doesn't have a ton of makeup on and she looks hot. I mean,
you never watched her in Lost.
oh yeah.
She was banging in that.
Yeah, I did watch her in Lost.
Oh.
Just Kate. Or whatever.
We gotta go back to the island, Kay. I watched like the second season first, then the first season, and then the third season, and then I didn't watch it for a couple seasons, and then I watched the last season because it was like the last season of Lost. And all your questions will be answered.
And then none of them
were answered, but I had no idea what the fuck was going on because I didn't watch it for a couple years.
You didn't miss much.
You got any weed? Apparently the Shire weed's the best.
Let's get stoned. This was fucked up, man.
That's what he's doing. That's literally what he's doing.
I know.
Smoking that Shire weed. They even call it weed. Is he gonna pass him the pipe?
Oh yeah.
I don't like his pipe.
It seems like Gandalf would have let him take greens, though.
Yeah, it's his pipe.
It's been a rough day for you, man.
Supposedly he should have his own pipe, right?
Yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Wait a minute. There's an extra dwarf.
Yeah.
Well, what the fuck does that mean?
Dane is up there.
What?
Dane. Thrain's brother, cousin, whatever.
Oh, I must have missed that.
There's a guy who played one of the dwarves for like, I don't know, a week, and then something happened and he was recast. But in the first movie, there's still a scene where you see him in the background. So all of a sudden, just this random dwarf is there, and you're like, "Who the fuck is that?"
Where'd that
You never
come
see him
from?
again.
Editing's hard. What is happening?
They're mourning the king.
There's like nobody left of their people. Between the dragon and this fight,
I know.
all 12
those
people
poor
left.
fucking lake people.
All they want was to be left alone. Jesus.
Well, hey, they could all live like Hildam ass kings.
Could they? You know the dwarves ain't giving them shit.
Ah, yeah, they will. The only unreasonable one is dead.
Till the next one sees the horde.
Yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Because he was just talking to one. There is an extra dwarf. Because 3 of them died up there. And there's supposed to be 12, right?
Sure.
No. He
Oh, no, 14.
is the 14th man.
He's the-
Yeah, and Gandalf.
I don't think Gandalf was included, but I don't know.
So it's 13 dwarves and him?
Yeah.
Yeah, you can't do 12 dwarves.
Why not?
Disney
Nice
owns
round
that.
number. But is there 12 dwarves? I thought
Is
there were
there?
9 dwarves.
Is there 9 dwarves?
No, there's 7.
It's just 7
Seven
dwarves.
deadly
Whatever,
dwarves.
same thing.
The 7 deadly dwarves. Yeah. That sounds about right. Sleepy, Daffy,
Crunchy.
Rudolph. I forget the names.
Baker.
I don't think I've ever watched it, to be honest with you. Those cartoons are really old.
Yeah.
They're like from the 50s and shit.
No, they're not.
Yeah, they are.
Isn't it earlier than that?
Maybe.
I thought it was 40s.
I mean, you're talking like 100 years ago. Come on, what is you splitting hairs?
You're not that far off.
You're splitting hairs at this point. How come they get back so easy? They went
No
through so much
problems.
shit to get. So they actually go back and take the troll's hoard. He takes that as part of his thing. You know where they got the knives? They buried a bunch of gold and stuff there because the trolls had, they were accumulating wealth.
Yeah, that's as trolls do.
Yeah, and so he takes that on his way back. That's where he gets all his money.
Did he get paid from the dwarves?
No, he got his bag, whatever, with him, and then all the rest of it he got from the trolls. He basically takes the troll stash as his payment.
Why didn't the dwarves give him?
Well, he got the mithril, the chainmail shirt, and the sword.
Oh, they
Sting?
forgot they gave that to him? Like,
Well, nobody.
shit.
Oh, I guess that's true because the king gave it to him, but I guess everybody saw it.
Yeah, that's his. That's not part of anything. That's just his.
Yeah.
So is that what this chest is supposed to be?
I think so.
Oh, fuck off.
Dick.
Yeah, he literally just went halfway around the world, fought an orc army, saved the dragons and all that shit, and now he's back home rich with crazy mithril armor and an elven sword. Comes home to find his house robbed.
Yeah.
So they play the Shire music, but they don't play the fucking ring music, the only thing you actually want to hear. Ooh.
That's my father's glory hole. Poof. Oh, okay.
If
How
only you
pissed
could...
would you be? Mrs. Bulger. Whoa,
Racist.
whoa. But it's not racist if it's true, right? Dirty months. Everyone knows who he is.
Yeah, but they all have a bunch of his stuff. Nobody wants to give it up.
Well, that's true.
He was my friend. Oh my god. Oh my god.
Oh, you didn't have to poop on the floor.
Right? Obviously some trolls have been living here. What the fuck? If only you could build underground like that.
You could. You
No,
just
you
have to know what you're doing.
What are you going to build it out of?
Metal.
Metal and dirt don't mix.
Yeah, they're fine.
Or you just a non-corrosive metal, like silver or something.
You just build the whole thing out of gold.
There you go.
You can go semi-precious, like copper. Or
Copper.
bronze.
Copper can't get wet.
It'll oxidize, right?
Yeah.
So it won't deteriorate.
Want the
Rust.
oxygen.
No, that's just on the surface.
Hmm.
Give it a nice poutine.
You like that poutine, don't you?
You suck, Bilbo.
I'm glad we're watching this.
Imagine if we would have found the director's cut. You'd still have another half an hour plus.
Oh boy.
Yeah, what would they even do? It's probably just bloody. There's probably some nudity in it. Oh, you thinking the ring music's coming? It's not there yet. Oh, wait a minute. There it is.
It's been going on for like as long as I've been talking to you about it.
No, it's that specific beat right there. That's it. That's the song. That's it right there. This right here.
How dirty his feet are.
You've been gone for 87 years, Gandalf.
They don't wear shoes. The Lonely Mountains.
The Lonely Mountain.
Obviously, if there was more than one, it wouldn't be lonely.
But why wasn't it not lonely?
What?
When they were going to it, you could see other mountains around it.
It's because there was one big one.
Can't really call it the Lonely Mountain if there's mountains next to it.
I'm pretty sure they did.
No, but that doesn't.
I mean,
okay.
Did you just not watch all of that? That was long.
Oh, Jesus Christ. Robert? Favorite,
Yeah. Oh, what is
favorite
this?
part?
This song right here.
That's fair.
Oh, my ears hurt.
That's fair.
All that. Oh, we've been wearing headphones for too long. Jesus.
Oh my God, you should look at the top of your head.
You got a dent
You got a divot.
in your skull.
Jeez, I'm sweaty. This is taking a lot from me. I feel like I've lost days.
Well, maybe not days. That's a bit dramatic.
I don't think I've sat still for that long since I was asleep. Oh my God.
Well, it's the ADD.
Ugh.
So what was your favorite part?
What? The end. When it was over.
Do you mean the ring song?
No, well, okay, yeah. That was good. I did like that.
Okay.
I did like that.
Like-
That was okay. That was my favorite part. That
My
end
favorite
song
was
at the end.
Kate.
Kate from Lost.
Yeah.
I like how she's into short dudes.
She's what?
Into short dudes.
Alright.
I like
I
that.
like it. I
I
like
feel
it.
like I got a chance.
Yeah.
Aren't you gonna check my trousers? I could be hiding anything in there.
You talking to me right now?
That's what he said to her.
Oh.
Make her fall in love.
Oh yeah.
It's probably that
super-
rich spoiled girl thing.
super
Nobody's
clever.
ever talked like that to me. Ooh, he's so frank.
Well, it's like British women really like American men because apparently British men are like super uptight.
They just like the accent, I bet. All right, so what was your second favorite part?
I didn't even say a first favorite. Oh wait, yeah, I did.
What was it?
But still
Oh,
Kate.
you said Kate.
Still Kate from Lost.
Second favorite, Legolas. And thinking of that orc taking him.
All right. All right.
Second favorite. You said.
If you had to pick two. For some reason, we started doing that.
Yeah.
I never understood why, but I thought it was funny, so.
I think that was Robert's contribution.
Like the one thing.
I think he overserved himself one time. He's like, if I had to pick a second thing.
Oh shit! And then it just never stopped.
Mm-hmm.
From then on, it was always a second.
You
thing.
don't have.
Don't
to,
unplug it yet.
You never have to pick a second thing.
Oh, okay. I wish I knew that earlier.
Yeah.
But all right. I'm still gonna go with Legolas being taken by that orc.
You just want to imagine that.
I like Coke Bloat Legolas.
Oh, okay. That was
I like, a lot of things about this movie. It really makes me feel like Legolas and Kate are actually within reach. You know? The Coke Bloat, the Into Small Guys.
You're never gonna get a Legolas.
What about an old Legolas? He looked like shit.
See, I don't think you could ever get a Legolas.
Imagine what he looks like
Kate
now.
maybe. Legolas no.
Imagine what he looks like now. He's probably 50.
Probably. I
Probably.
bet you he was like mid-20s when he did.
He was like 18 or 19.
Was he really?
Yeah.
He basically made that the year I was born. So, I mean, when did Lord of the Rings come out? 99? 98?
2001.
I don't think so. As far as I remember, they've been around my entire life.
Before you take off, watch this video of a British pub.
Okay.
Wait, we're still.
Yeah, they can
I know.
catch up. We'll link it and we'll add it to the end so they have even more to watch.
I don't understand what's going on.
They're dancing. British style. Except for that guy. He's on opium or something. Well, what the?
What is this video? What is going on?
I can relate to that. I can relate to that. Oh,
How'd you break your leg? Oh, walking outside the bar.
I tripped on a dwarf. That's real topical because we just watched a movie with 13 of them.
Whoa.
An awful, awful movie.
It wasn't that bad.
All right. I got a real question for you now that you've watched them all.
2001.
Yeah, basically my entire life. As long as I can remember, they've been around.
Okay.
So, which one was your favorite out of all the Hoobit
This one.
movies? The third one?
Mm-hmm.
It sure felt the longest.
Action.
It had a lot of action,
It
and
had
I didn't
dragons,
even register it as
Dragons,
action.
dwarves, elves, orcs, goblins, trolls.
A war Venwer, to be technical or whatever, because it's got a Y in it.
And a wereworm.
That was weird.
That's it.
Oh, bats, battle bats,
Eagles are back.
battle pig,
Eagles.
battle moose.
I think it would have been funny if that stupid bear would have like fallen off backwards and either impaled himself on spears,
Okay,
because they're all just marching with spears.
it's true.
Or just like everyone sees him coming and just moves out of the way and he just like splat.
Kerplunk. Oh, he took that poorly.
Jesus, he landed on his head.
That bear really got fucked up.
He's not coming back from that one.
Bears rarely do.
Why was a bear riding an eagle?
All right, I think that's a fair question.
Well, I mean, you're just an orc just marching to battle, and all of a sudden a fucking bear falls off an eagle.
Who knows what an orc would think? I don't even understand how they're out during the day. They're not supposed to be able to move in daylight. It's literally like an orc thing.
Yeah. It was literally like an orc thing. Alright, good night.
I mean, we still have another 10 minutes of credits.
Oh, I'm not watching 10 minutes more.
All right, well, I might have just said that. Let's see. Oh my God, it's 6.5 minutes.
No.
What do you got better to do? Oh, you've been without a cigarette for 2 hours, haven't you?
No, that's not what. At
Your
all
life
what I
must be
want to do.
horrific.
That's why he's flatulating himself over here. Just
Whoosh, whoosh. The pain makes it so I don't want cigarettes.
that's why I used to beat myself at the golf club.
That's weird.
The pain made me not want cigarettes. I mean,
Did you ever, you saw that kid where he gets his EverQuest account taken away or whatever,
So he tries to stick a remote up his ass.
That was staged.
Yeah, I know. But I always think whenever something goes wrong, like, oh, I'm going to fillet myself with a fucking golf club.
Fillet yourself?
But really, we know what you mean.
I don't even know what's going on.
Oh, my prostate. I really fucked it up. Why did I use that end of the golf club?
Alright, good night, folks.
You still got 4.5 minutes.
Oh, stupid credits, man.
Super 8 is playing next, huh?
I've
I
never
haven't
seen
seen
it.
Super 8 in a while.
An Abrams joint, huh?
Yeah.
Never seen
It's a movie. It's there.
it. Okay.
It
What
has
time
all
is
the
it?
basic parts of a movie.
I feel
Oh,
like
Fanning's freakishly long neck.
my wife's gonna be pissed.
No, I don't think we should watch it.
No, I just meant in general.
Why?
I always feel that way. I don't know.
It's just her,
It's my lot in
her
life.
general nature.
It's not a
just
lot,
stuff
but it's
is-
your life.
Well, yeah, pretty much. Not to spoil it or anything, but I ducked out of my daughter's choir recital to
Yesterday?
film this. No, today. She was performing at Sky Song, and I was like, oh, I'm so tired. And so I rushed home and recorded a movie.
And there you're still up.
Yeah, well, I'm dreading going in there.
Is that why you want to watch the
No, yeah, you want to watch
the
it?
entirety of
We
the
should
credits?
start the Lord of the Rings trilogy and look at the extended edition of whatever the first Lord of the Rings
You know,
is
you
called.
gotta go in there sometime.
I know, I have to go to the bathroom too.
I believe it's just Lord of the Rings.
It's Friday. You can fuck off for quite a while. They
It's
won't
true.
miss you.
She probably has to go to sleep before I do. My baby will knock her out.
There you go, and then she won't even remember it tomorrow.
Oh, yeah, that's how it works.
No, that's not how it
That's
works.
how it works. We just have to make it through the night.
All will be okay.
Wives are funny that way.
Yeah,
She
there's
doesn't
no power in the
use
sunlight.
goldfish brains them wives.
If only.
Stop hitting yourself.
Cigarette. Whack. It's so warm. I think it was the movie. That movie got me a little heated. I'm just gonna say-
angry about how the movie was
Something.
everything.
There was
Why
a lot.
CGI and a dwarf?
Well, it's probably cheaper.
I assume
No,
the
it's
makeup
not.
effect sucked.
Oh, you saying he showed up and then like, oh my god.
Yeah,
this
it
is
just didn't look
awful.
good on film, so they just redid the whole thing.
Like the guy with the bald cap.
Yes. Like the water.
The water was real.
The only part of it. But they made it look the worst.
Because it was like a water park slide. That's how they made that whole little area.
They did it at the end too. They used the same thing when they were all on the boats going on to the shore. I was like, that looks like the same water from the, earlier, from the barrel scene.
It could be.
Something I forgot to bring up, because you know how they pissed in the water and then
Uh-huh.
Bilbo ended up drinking it. In that Total Recall remake, Bryan Cranston ended up getting double pink eye from one of those scenes in a water tank. And Colin Farrell's like, yeah, I'm fucking with my shit in the water.
Oh.
I think he was joking, but it's still funny because
Yeah, because he got double pink eye.
yeah.
That's from me.
Irish people have a weird sense of humor. And odd fashion sense. They're just into orange for some reason.
Who is it?
I never got it.
Gravity.
I'm just rocking back and forth. I've been sitting still for so long, my body feels like it's going to explode.
You always rock. You always.
I can't help it. These movies are killing me. I got to get some sort of standing desk or something.
To watch movies.
I don't know. That's why I say we need to do the shorts.
We need to get you some like ADD medication.
What do you mean, like speed? I
No,
self-medicate,
yeah,
thank you.
It's kind of what it is.
Yeah, I self-medicate. It'll be fine.
I do my own speed, fuck you.
Oh, what are you
I
doing?
make it at home.
Perfect. Sorry.
You're the worst.
I know.
So remember, there's a bunch of dead flies up here.
What?
How many times have you done this?
None. Well, that's not mine.
They just gather up here for fun?
They
Maybe.
die on the monitor and then fall.
Somehow? Unrelated to your electric fly swatter.
I love that electric fly swatter.
Oh my
Just
god.
wait till I get the assault gun.
You know, I've been thinking about getting them. They sell them 2 for $40, 2 for $30.
How do they work?
They're just pump action and they shoot salt.
Yeah.
And then some of them are CO2. Like, you remember like BB guns?
Pellet guns.
Pellet guns? Like pellet guns? Well, it's kind of like a... Like,
All right,
like
guys.
pump action.
Extreme tequila shots. Squeeze the lime in your eye.
Easy there, jackass.
Shot of tequila, and then...
You shoot someone with salt. It does sound like fun, though, doesn't it?
It does.
I've been thinking about it. And it just leaves salt everywhere. So there's not really anything you really need to clean up.
Well, that's why we need to get into hand-loading shotgun rounds and load up rock salt into one of them. And just...
But that seems a little excessive for a fly. Just open it.
It's not a fly, it's for home defense.
Oh, just for whatever?
Yeah.
That's all, folks.
Bye!